What's up, guys? Birdwagon here. Welcome back to the channel. For years and years in operator skins, cool Instagram pictures, and LARP videos or tactical videos, we have seen an uptick in the amount of people carrying chemlight bundles. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure there are very few of you, this is a chemlight bundle. Now, these are typically used for marking. So if you were clearing a house during CQB or any kind of thing like that, you would crack these in a doorway, and your unit or your group that you're with would have a SOP based on green means this, red means this, IR if you're using night vision, all those things that surround that. And a lot of people do use these, but there's also other ways that you can mark doors, like Sharpies, piece of tape that gets used quite frequently as well. But everyone seems to think that chemlight bundles look really cool hanging off their belts or hanging off their plate carriers. So today we're going to talk about 3 uses for chemlights, 3 things that you can get out of them as a civilian, prepared civilian, operator, if that's you, COD enjoyer, airsofter, whatever. And I'm also going to show you how to make a chemlight bundle. Now this is super easy. We've got a few quick, easy steps that we'll get into. You're going to need some chemlights first. You're going to need these stainless steel bracelets. I'll drop a link on these and a picture right here as an overlay so you guys can see. It's just a stainless steel braided cable with a little screw lock. Then you're going to need some ranger bands, some form of tether, not necessarily for the chemlight bundle itself, but for one of the uses that we're going to use for that. You're going to need some form of tape, whether it be electrical tape or goon tape. And lastly, you're going to need some scissors. Now, talking about electrical tape, we're going to be using it for this project on how to make different types of signaling devices with chemlights. But another thing electrical tape can be used, if you have a bundle of chemlights, I have all green here as you can see, and we will be using all green in this video. But if you are someone that wants to run maybe 3 green, 2 red, 5 green, 2 red, whatever your mix is, and it's dark, it's going to be dark, during a lot of these operations or things that you might be doing when you need a chemlight, because they really truly only work well in the dark. So electrical tape or goon tape, if that's what you choose, is a very good way to mark what color chemlights they are. So when this is hanging on your belt, you can put your hand down, reach down, and you can feel for those bands. And it's an easy way to tell the colors apart. And if you ever need to differentiate between green, red, IR, blue, orange, yellow, whatever it is you're doing, you just make an SOP with you and your friends or your unit, whoever you're working with, and you guys can decide if red is 1 band, blue is 2 bands, whatever it may be. That way you guys know which chemlight is which, or the IR ones if you want to tape up, like 75% of the chemlight. Not a lot of light gets out, but enough for you guys to be able to see it and identify it and know, hey, we marked that entrance or that doorway or this particular area of interest with an IR chemlight. That's a super good tip and useful for you guys to do it without getting a lot of bloom if there may be other people operating your area with night vision capability. All right, so we're gonna get started here. So the first thing you're gonna do is open up a couple chemlights. I have 3 here, as you can see, that are all green. You need to get all of your pieces that we talked about together so that we can start assembling it. And this is a super easy process, so I'll try to make this quick and easy. We're gonna take one side of our threaded cable. We want to make sure that the nut is on the right side. We're going to take the opposite end. We're going to thread it through the holes that come on your chemlights, and you're simply going to thread it together. Now the use case for this is, like I said, to be able to grab a whole bundle of chemlights, potentially different colors or maybe all the same color depending on what you and your unit or group of people decide, and grab these, hang them on your belt. That way you can just rip them off using this. This steel braided cable is not going to break. You can rip a chemlight off, crack it, shake it, throw it on the ground, and good to go, and you have those readily available. Now what I do not suggest is keeping these on hanging off your kit all the time, because they will deteriorate with sun and light. So I like to keep these bundled up and stuck in a dangler or a pouch or even a dump pouch, something like that. And when they're needed, I can grab it, or someone else with me can grab these. Last step is we're going to take a ranger band. I have a pretty small one here because there's only 3 chemlights in this bundle. and we're just going to secure it there so these aren't clacking all around, flapping around, being messy and loud, and making more noise than we need to. And you can double wrap this or not, but it's not going to come off there, so that's fine. And that's how to make a chemlight bundle, which is the first use for chemlights. So you simply just pull one of these off, crack it, shake it, throw it, and consider whatever you're trying to do marked. Now, the second important use for a chemlight is as a form of signaling. So we're going to take a piece of paracord that's been gutted, or a shoelace, or like I have here, an old piece of shot cord. We are simply going to take this, lay it on one side. We're going to take a strip of tape, and we are going to tape this piece of shot cord or whatever tether you guys have decided to use. We're just going to give it a couple wraparounds here. And that is our second use for chemlights and how to do it. So as you can see, that took me all of 30 seconds or so. And what this is called is a buzzsaw. There's a few other things that people have called them, but basically what you're going to do, you're going to crack this guy, shake it, and if you need to get someone's attention fast, you're going to spin it around crazy fast, and it is going to produce light in a larger circle than just the normal glow that you would get off the stick itself. And this will help your message go across farther distances. So if you and your team are split up, or you're trying to signal maybe medical help, if you guys are stranded in the woods, anything like that, trying to flag someone down, a buzzsaw is a good way to do that. So keeping one of these in your glove box or in the kit or prepared bag or bug out bag, whatever you guys have, this is a good piece of kit to add to that, just for some signaling help to get attention when you may need it. Just be aware that anytime we're cracking things and adding light to somewhere where there's no light, if we are in danger and we're trying to signal someone else, other people will be able to see that. So just keep that in mind. And every group of guys is going to have a different SOP on how they want to use these. Maybe yours is red, maybe it's green, maybe you have one of each for good, bad, whatever. I need help, I don't need help. Where are you? I'm over here, that type of thing. The buzzsaw is the second use of the chemlight that I strongly suggest, and I think is a very good tool to add to anybody's kit. So as you guys can see, I have turned off most of the lights in here with a little bit just to show some ambient so you guys can see me and what I'm doing. So let's say I need to get something out of this duffel bag. What we're going to do, crack a chemlight, shake it up. Now we have a hand-borne light device, or something that we can hang around our necks, or even hang on a box, whatever it is. And we're just going to open up this duffel bag so that I can show you guys that things are easy to find. So let's say I'm looking for some magazine shingles. Here they are. Say I need some extra Velcro pieces. Here they are. My hand warmer bag. Here it is. And that's really that simple. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share to your friends who maybe don't know how to use chemlights. This has been 3 useful tricks for chemlights that you can use at home. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.